A new season is starting today. And what will you do? Will you push yourself harder when the moment is there? How do you impact your team? What is your outlook? Are you a lightning rod, a maverick, a captain, or the team's heart and soul? What type of player will you become? Are you a pure power player, a small ball, a rock steady, or a Mr. Utility type of guy? Perhaps you're that rare but raw combination of speed and power, known as the anomaly. Do you have the arm of the gods, the painterly control of the plate, or mind-bending stuff? A new season begins now. Will you be able to answer the call when the opportunity arrives? Can you achieve your goals as they show themselves? It is true, there is no I in team. So who are you to your teammates? Do your rivals know your name? A new season begins now, and what will you do? How will you make your mark in the show?
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this done.
Atlanta.
Standing
The
in,
catcher.
Brian McCann. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 0-1. Check swing here and a little looper. And this is taken for the out.
Batting second.
Now at the
the right
plate,
fielder.
Nick Markakis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. The next 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Batting third. The left fielder.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. A 1-2-3 start to the afternoon for Adam Wainwright. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Dero?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Mike Soroka will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws a ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lead things off here in
Leading
the bottom
up
half
for
of the
the
first.
Cardinals, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Popped him up. no one will get this one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
The 1-2. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1-2. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Looking at this, you
Batting
know
second,
he had to be sitting
the
on that
right
pitch because he
fielder,
jumped
Dexter
all over it. Tried to keep him off
Fowler.
balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Comes set with the 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Molina stands at second with no outs. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Here's Paul
Paul
Goldschmidt now.
Goldschmidt.
First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. This is on the ground over to first. Throw goes to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call. And it's hard to fault them for being aggressive, but you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. The throw will go to third, and the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Now a snap throw over to third, and he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Second and third here, one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth.
Digging in,
the third baseman.
Carpenter. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Swanson scoops it up. Oh, but it's line, so the run will score.
Batting
so that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And they're runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Joyce. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast is straight away left. His first homer here in the series as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
That's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Batting 8th, the center fielder,
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves nothing. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead.
Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. Ozuna is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Adam.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
The batter,
he looks really
right
sharp
fielder,
out there, guys.
Dexter Fowler.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled away. Fowler stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 0-2 home. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Echeverria now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Now at the plate, Mike Soroka. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. He misses it.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball. Sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. This is grounded foul. Ozuna stands at first with one out. Now he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Wong is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 0-2 delivery. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Braves have elected to challenge
all right,
the
we'll
previous
take one
play.
last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
The first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
Now batting, third base.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot.
Now batting.
That at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves 2. Ready now, Paul DeYoung. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball and a strike. One and 2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So stepping in, Harrison Bader. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 50.
The Cardinals pitcher, Adam Wainwright. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
All right,
the batter,
thanks, Heidi.
number 24, second baseman.
Standing in, Adeiny Echeverria, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Hit to third. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Swanson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Dexter Fowler. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 5 runs, just 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped up. Donaldson in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this
now
game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. Fouled away. 5 runs, just 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Soroka. He'll
Leading
start
off
things
the
out in
break,
the 6th for
the
a lineup
pitcher,
that
number
really
40,
hasn't found
Mike
its groove in this one.
Soroka.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So
catcher,
the lineup flips over
Brian
and digging in, Brian McCann. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous
batting,
right
right
there.
fielder,
Pitch right
Nick
down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis is put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll go to the bag for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna.
Leading
He'll
up
lead it
for
off
the
as we
Cardinals,
start the home 6th.
the left fielder, Marcell
Hit softly on the ground to third.
Ozuna.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now
so you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Whoa.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong. Hamilton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now at the plate,
Matt
Carpenter. It was
Carpenter.
a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Paul DeYoung will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards leave one, and it remains 5-2. Matt Joyce will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. His second home run of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. His first homer here in the series. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball
Your
seems to be
attention,
flying,
please.
D-Row. the hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
That's lifted the other way out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
The center
digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Still only one out in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The batter, number 24.
Digging in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Giovanni Gallegos takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. This is in the air out to right. Fowler's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So
Ladies
it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
7-inning
stretch. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Harrison Bader.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. Weak grounder back to the mound, and that's the first out.
Now batting,
stepping in, number 19. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and a strike to count.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 4.
So here's Yadi Molina now with 2 down and the base is empty.
Molina
starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Ladies
John
and gentlemen,
Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so
now
to start the 8th.
For the Cardinals, number 60, John Brebbia.
Stepping into the box,
Leading
Mike
off with the
Soroka.
play.
No hits to
The
this
pitcher.
point.
This thing's
Mike
far from over, even though we're
Soroka.
moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be
The batter.
interesting to see the cat
catcher.
and mouse with the manager.
Ryan.
Does he use the bunt right here?
McCann.
Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Brebbia rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now,
batting,
Nick
right
Markakis.
fielder.
He's hitless
Nick
in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Soroka, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well. Out to right field, and that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Baseman. Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Your
Ronald
attention,
Acuna
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a big
Atlanta.
spot.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number
Jack
5.
Flaherty answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He
Your
inherits a
attention,
bases-loaded jam, but
Now
needs
pitching
just
for
1
the
out to
Cardinals.
get out of it. So
Number
coming to the
22,
plate, Freddie Freeman.
Jack
It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him
Flaherty.
so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
This is in the air out to left field. Ozuna on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Braves will strand 3.
Ladies
Ronald
and
Acuna
gentlemen,
is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
For the Braves. Now playing third base.
He's ready. Here's the first
Number
offering.
13.
Down the third baseline. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Up next for the Cardinals. The first baseman.
Striding forward now, Paul Goldschmidt. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And he takes strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now a soft liner to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left
So
fielder,
runner
number
stands
23.
at third. One man is out. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fowler takes his lead at third with one away. Hit high and deep to right center. Markakis giving chase. But he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Oh, and you just know in a game this high that run could be a big one. Stretches the lead to 6-4, giving their staff an extra run to play with, which always helps. See if they can tack on another one here.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate
the third
to complete
baseman,
the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. And this will be fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Martinez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Number 88, Ronnie Marion.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. One away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit out toward second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Swanson.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, you'd credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. Heading out toward shallow right. Fowler on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
Standing in now, Mike Soroka, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Echeverria over at second. Swanson at first, one gone. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brian McCann, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Final strike for the Braves. Hit well on the ground to first. And the Cardinals are a step closer. They'll move on to the NL Championship Series. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one
our final
out of here
line
that
score
ended
this
up being a
afternoon.
really
First for the
important swing of
victorious
the bat
St.
in
Louis
this one.
Cardinals.